Welcome to Aviation Aftermath.
It was May 25th, 1979, a perfect, sunny afternoon at Chicago O'Hare International Airport. American Airlines Flight 191, a massive McDonnell Douglas DC-10, was poised for what should have been a routine flight to Los Angeles. But just seconds after its wheels left the tarmac, the unthinkable happened. In less than a minute, the state-of-the-art jetliner would plunge to the ground, claiming the lives of everyone on board and two others on the ground. To this day, it remains the deadliest single aircraft accident in American history. This is the story of Flight 191. On that fateful day, Flight 191 was carrying 258 passengers and 13 crew members. The aircraft, a DC-10, was a symbol of modern air travel. At 3:00 p.m., with clear skies and ideal weather, the plane was cleared for takeoff. As it accelerated down runway 32R, there was absolutely no sign of the tragedy that was about to unfold. Just as the jet gracefully lifted into the air, disaster struck. The number one engine, the massive powerhouse on the left wing, violently tore away from its mounting. It didn't just fall. It flipped over the top of the wing, ripping through vital hydraulic lines and a large section of the wing's leading-edge structure. For a few terrifying seconds, the crippled aircraft continued to climb, but the damage was catastrophic. The loss of hydraulic fluid caused the slats on the left wing, crucial for providing lift at low speeds, to retract. This created a deadly imbalance. The right wing was generating lift, while the left wing was losing it. The pilots had no control as the aircraft banked sharply to the left, its nose pointing toward the earth. Just 31 seconds after taking off, Flight 191 crashed into an open field near a trailer park, exploding into a colossal fireball. All 271 souls on board perished instantly, along with 2 people on the ground. The crash sent shockwaves across the nation. Witnesses could only watch in horror as the wide-body jet rolled over and disappeared from the sky. Emergency crews raced to the scene, but the devastation was absolute. With 273 fatalities, it was a tragedy on a scale the U.S. had never seen before. The National Transportation Safety Board, or NTSB, immediately launched one of the most exhaustive investigations in aviation history. Initial suspicion fell on the DC-10 itself, which already had a controversial safety record. But investigators soon discovered the horrifying truth. The engine hadn't just fallen off due to a design flaw, it had been torn away because of improper maintenance. Investigators found that American Airlines, along with other carriers, had been using a dangerous shortcut. Instead of following the manufacturer's complex procedure to remove the engine and its pylon separately, they were using a forklift to remove them as a single unit. This saved time and money, but it was incredibly risky. During reinstallation, this shortcut method had caused a tiny, invisible crack to form in the pylon's rear attachment point. With each flight, that crack grew, until the immense stress of takeoff finally caused it to fail completely. When the engine separated, it severed the hydraulic lines that controlled the leading-edge slats. Even worse, the very same damage also disabled the warning systems in the cockpit that were designed to alert the pilots to this exact problem. On their instruments, everything looked normal. The crew had no idea their left wing was stalling. They had only seconds to react, with no realistic way of knowing what was truly happening and no chance to save the aircraft. The crash of Flight 191 became a major turning point for aviation safety. The entire global fleet of DC-10s was temporarily grounded. The FAA mandated strict new maintenance procedures, banning the unsafe shortcuts for good. The tragedy served as a stark reminder that even the most advanced machines are vulnerable to human error. It drove home the critical importance of following manufacturer procedures to the letter. American Airlines Flight 191 was airborne for less than a minute, but its legacy has lasted for decades. The loss of 273 lives was a devastating price to pay, but the lessons learned from that day reshaped the aviation industry, making our skies significantly safer for everyone. Thank you for watching this look into the story of Flight 191. If you found this video informative, please consider liking and subscribing. Join us next time as we continue to explore the pivotal moments that have shaped aviation history.